But like I say, you know, a full roster change can hurt teams at times.
Yeah, need to adapt, like especially for Furious, he needs to adapt to two completely different players.
Yeah.
You know, but it really depends on what Furious and Sharky turn up, in my opinion, because they are two strong players.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know, that can really take a game by the neck. And it also depends if Taku can keep his cool and Jonah.
I was gonna say it depends on what Juice turns up as well, right?
Yeah.
You know, we've seen them with a couple of misdealt games at times. You know, where only one person's been firing and not the whole team. And obviously, for a team that flies on, you know, chemistry, you know, as soon as one doesn't work, the whole team kind of falls apart.
Exactly. You know, when Juice play as a team and spirits are high and chemistry is high, they're one of the best. But
yeah, they're not a team to be reckoned with.
Yes, definitely. But when they start to get the negative stuff coming into their head and, you know, anger starts coming, and there's a chance for Furious, and then Sharky, great save by Killian.
There's the first couple of chances for RNG. Started out the blocks well.
Oh,
you know, Juice have done well themselves as well. You know, they've had their fair amount of chances. Shark is up. It's a lovely save by Killian.
And I think he's the key man for Juice. You know, when Killian plays well and gets a bit more aggressive, I think that's when Juice are at their best.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, it's from when we played them the other week there, and there's an open net for Jonah.
There it is, Jonah with a goal.
1-0 Juice. When we played them the other week, you know, the first game it was, you know, really Jonah and Killian that was the driving force in the attack. And then they kind of switched it up and Killian got a bit more defensive. And I just don't think that's the right role for Killian in this team.
Yeah, he's more of an attacking player. Always been a more of attacking minded player. So when he sits back, you know, it loses that energy going forward. But, you know, that's where you want another player to step up and obviously rotate into that position. So if Killian is taking that defensive spot, you know, you've got either Jonah or Taku taking the attacking spot. But like you said, you know, unfortunately they fall a little bit apart when Killian hasn't gone forward.
And here he goes.
It's a lovely pass.
Jonah. Oh, Jonah just can't get it on target. That's a great pass down to Sharky, but Taku reads it, intercepts it. Turtle's stranded all on his own at the back, and that's where they're going to need to RNG if they want to have any success, is they want to not leave Turtle alone on his...
There's an effort on goal.
Back. And that's one. Oh, Turtle with the
Turtle gets the goal.
He'll be delighted. That'll be a right confidence booster for Turtle.
Fully exposed here though. Killian's going forward. Taku tries to read him behind. Obviously that two-man push leaves Jonah on his own going back for boost, and unfortunately it cost him a goal.
It did, and that is one of Juicy's biggest problems, is sometimes they overcommit for boost rather than defending their net. But it's good to see Killian in the breakout. I was playing a few games with him the other day and he was in the breakout. And
he started playing in the breakout a lot more, to be fair, because I was playing with him the other day and he was in the breakout then as well.
That was my first ever car I used properly in Rocket League, was the breakout.
Nice. See, I started with the Dominus. When I first started playing. I started in the Dominus and then finally found my way back.
The Dominus didn't exist when I started playing this game.
Oof.
You know, I played it from day one pretty much, you know.
Yeah.
So it was just the base of like 7 cars or whatever it was.
Wow.
Well, this is a very tight game, and oh, what a save that is from Taku.
Turtle looking for his second.
Turtle's playing really well, I must say, you know. That's a very good cut from Turtle there as well. Good bush steal there.
Jonah with no boost.
Yeah, he could have done something there, but he just ran out of boost. But yeah, very tight game. Oh, that's a great shot. Just unlucky that it was just over.
Turtle looks like he's having a game of his life out there today.
Yeah.
Beautiful save. Beautiful clearance as well. Gets the last touch. Sharky. Taku with a clearance is beautiful. Furious knocks it down. Turtle just can't keep it up.
Overtime.
It goes into overtime. The first game into overtime.
Oh, Turtle just a bit slow there. Sharky goes up. Oh, but he doesn't follow it. That's a double commit, but they get a pinch save. Taku's there. Can't get the pinch across goal. Sharky clears, and that's another failed pinch. And that's
Good custom here. Beautiful save by Killian. Turtle trying to keep up the pressure.
Turtle took it off Furious there though. Sharky comes in, beats Taku, I think that was, to the bottom. Someone needs to go. That's Furious with a good save. Down to Sharky. Oh, good defence there from Jonah.
Jonah were a bit stranded there for a second. Bouncing down, Sharky with an effort, follow up by Turtle, and he gets a winner.
And Turtle with the carry for RNG.
Very well played by Turtle.
Yeah, what a game. What a game from Turtle. Scored both the goals, but was bottom of the leaderboard. That just shows you that points don't mean everything.
Yeah. But you're right, you know, points don't mean everything.
They don't. You know, especially not at this, you know, like, Turtle's expected to get the lowest amount of points from this team. But what he's not expected to do is get the 2 goals that win them the game.
You know, this is a different RNG that we're seeing today, though.
Yeah, especially against you. Like, the first 2 games, I thought this is a breeze. From the third game on, you know, they were a different caliber of team.
Yeah, the game 3, I think it was, they completely looked different. You know, Musa left and said that was game. He thought the game 3 had already happened. Backed out and then rejoined. And then going back into that game 3, you know, it was a whole different, felt like a whole different side, you know. And then game 4 was to follow, and then game 5, and unfortunately, you know, Crown Jewels take their first loss, you know.
Yeah, but it's only 1 point.
Like I say, we lose 1 point, but it's a point that we'd have rather not lost, we'd have rather gained. But, you know, like I say, we don't dwell on it, we go forward. We've got 3 games left, we've got 3 Amigos finished and Juice to look forward to. Hopefully we don't fall in them. But, you know, it is what it is. We've got
the one thing I will say is, like, comms was, you know, I was screaming, like, where's the comms, lads?
Yeah.
You know, ever since, and it was, the first game was fine, but I think, was it the second game? Lampo was muted for the whole game.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Lampo was muted on one of those.
Yeah, from there on, it just never recovered. You just were, that's a big whiff at the back. And it's a good save from Sharky, and then Furious takes a pass away, an open net. And that's just where, and this is where, why I don't think it's good for Killian to be third man, is because Jonah and Taku can get far too aggressive, and then this happens and they have no one back. But yeah, it's not the best start here for Juice, and this is where they make good bumping, but no one's there to follow it up. This is where the mentals come in for Juice.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, one game down, 1-0 down in the second game. You know, they need to try and not let that get to them. And Jonah and Killian bumping each other there. Good read from Taku.
But that's the one thing hard in this game. You know, obviously people talk about comms, people talk about game sense, but just the whole mental sense of the game.
The mentals affects everything.
Yeah, keep your head up high on when you lose. You know, everything is a whole mental game.
Yep, when your mentals are bad and you're struggling, you don't comm right, you don't play right, your mechanics go, it affects, and that's why your mentality is the most important thing. And
there's the equalizer.
Mentalities are, and that's all sports. That's not just Rocket League. That's any sports, and that's why so many professional sports teams are hiring psychological coaches now to help. And I think that's
Sharky with an effort.
Oh, 2-1.
Don't know what the what these boys were doing. There's no one back.
Yeah, just lost.
There's the straight equalizer.
I think that was just a bad kickoff from Turtle. No, yeah, by Turtle, just slow, very slow. But yeah, I lost a lot of points in that Crown and Jewel game. I bet 10,000 on you.
Oof! You'll never do that again.
Enjoy them, Wolf. Enjoy all them points. No, I'll still support you. It's just one bad game, and that's a lovely shot. And Taku with a
follow-up.
And this is Juice coming out to play now. Killian doing some good interference plays there.
Killian double to commits on the Jonah effort there. Turtle coming forward. It's a beautiful flick. Bump by Jonah. Killian going for the bump now. Looks like they've kind of switched up their play style a little. More bumps, more demos. Effort by Furious, blocked by Killian. Killian with no boost by the looks of it. He gets beat to the ball by Sharky. Taku's up, but gets beaten.
Yep. So I will be hoping that Juice, if they do win, that they only win by one game. And that will keep us above them for the time being.
Yeah, I saw Cal put in chat earlier. From 3rd to 8th, 3rd is takeable by anybody.
Yep.
That's a lovely save.
So
Shark is up, but Jonah gets a clear.
There's ourselves and 3 amigos on +1. Then there's Casual and Mischievous on 0. And then there's RNG on -2 and Juice on -3. But 3 amigos have a game in hand. Because they've still to play you.
Yeah, because they've not played us. I'm gonna say we've got a game in hand. On finished game and go top of the table. Because we've got that game in hand. Obviously that's also a game that we know I hope to be winning. And
yeah,
there is
win that 3-0. But I still think my prediction for 3rd will be it's going to be Mischievous 3.
Gonna be who?
Mischievous 3 will get 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to lose a game. in my opinion, with who they've got left to play. I don't think they lose a single game. But yeah, I think this sort of game over to Juice. They've showed up. I think Taku's sort of playing more of a third man role now.
Killian's up. Gets beat by Sharky.
Jonah's there. And Killian's all on his own. But Jonah's there to clear it. Good demo from Turtle, taking Killian out of the game. Furious just can't get that second touch. Sharky just gets it over.
It looks like the game's going to be into Juice.
Yep, game 2 to Juice, 1-0. And that was a much better game from Juice there.
They don't want to concede here, though.
And they will concede. Killian stat padding.
It's not what they would have wanted. Well, it's what Juice would have wanted, but it's not what RNG would have wanted with that.
And GG's.
So here we go. Game 3. Going in at a tie. All to play for.
All to play for indeed. I'd spectate, not join RNG.
Shit.
It's always my biggest fear every week is joining a team instead of spectating.
Yeah, that's normally me. It's normally me that jumps into a side and then not realise.
It happens. That's a good challenge. But Sharky misses it and Turtle's there to bail him out though. That's a lovely touch from Sharky. But Jonah's there to Killian.
Just can't quite get the touch, but it's a lovely pass in. Taku's there. Lovely save by Turtle.
There again. Sharky gets deleted off the field, but Turtle's there, but Killian rushes. But falls straight down to Sharky, who gets a lovely bit of control. And then beats the ball.
Up by Furious. Jonah with a knockdown into the corner.
Flying from one side of the field to the other. Killian's up for it, gets a touch. Can he get the double? Yes, he can, but it doesn't really help. Furious. Going for the flip reset, and he gets a lovely flip reset dunk. Killian can't reach it. Taku just gets it away in time. Furious gets it back into the centre. Turtle's up. Back to Furious, but he gets bumped out the play, and Turtle just needs.
Turtle just needed the touch there to back to Sharky.
And that's just where the inexperience of Turtle comes in there.
Yeah, but it's also one of them. The more he plays, the more he's going to get used to that.
Yeah, and I can already see a massive improvement in him. You know, from I played a lot with him last. That the last BGCS, the unofficial BGCS,
yeah.
as I like to call it.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's a completely different player, and Furious is just absolutely fake Killian. But good save from Jonah.
Missed by Jonah. Shark is there. Gets blocked off by Turtle. Not being able to generate enough power, but Sharky goes up.
I don't know if he got bumped there, I couldn't quite tell. His car seemed to speed up a lot in the air. Lovely following up from Turtle there.
These are some very close games we've had. Obviously, the last game went to 5-2, I believe.
Yeah, it was, but it was very close in the first 3 minutes. It was really the last 2 minutes.
It's like RNG kind of fell apart once, they got the third, got the fourth kind of thing.
Yeah. And that happens, you know, just when it went 4-2, they had to chase the game, and then they lost at 6-2.
Oh, is it 6-2? Yeah. Turtle's kind of goated now. Yeah, Turtle's a good player. You know, he's slowly improving. It's nice to see.
Yeah.
It's always nice to see players improve.
Lovely shot, good save from Furious. And Sharky's there to get it cleared back in. It's a lot of pressure coming out from Juice here. Let's see if they can capitalise on it, and Turtle does well there, gets it past.
All that RSC. I mean, it might be. You know?
I was just about to say that myself. You know, we're picking up a lot of tips off of the better players and that.
But this is why I say as well, that's a lovely last touch by Taku to get it past.
Yeah, it was a double commit there from Sharky and Turtle. You know, Turtle had to just keep rotating back there.
But, you know, this is why I always say for BGCS, it doesn't have to be champs. You can go, you know, the lower ranks, because they are going to learn the more they play. Obviously, it puts you at a little disadvantage as such. But if you manage to get them players to play, then they can change immensely. And you know, it's shown with Turtle. Obviously, he is on RSC as well as BGCS, but he's played majority of BGCS games. And this is what makes me laugh with Turtle. He's like, oh, I'll never play, I'll never get game time, but he's pretty much there every week.
Yep. He's been like a staple of. Yeah.
Killian misses.
He's played 14 games.
Yeah. So a player that says that he doesn't get enough game time, you know, he's hit 14 games.
You know, he's tied with MS on 14 games, and then Furious and Sharky 17 and 15. You know, so he is one of the main players as it's turned out.
Like I say, you know, for a player that didn't think he was going to get any game time, it's good to see. You know, it's good to see the lesser. And it's beautiful, the finish by Taku. The lesser ranks. So obviously, you know, we have a minimum, should I say, or a maximum of GC and 2 champs. But it's nice to see the lower ranks of, you know, diamonds coming in and, you know, slowly improving.
But yeah, this is it's good to see how much he's matured as well as a person.
Yeah.
Because he was very, very immature and very, you know, childlike.
He'd be the first person out of the fucking field as soon as they lost.
Yep, and now he's a lot more mature.
GG's to both teams. We're going into game 4. Juice taking the lead 2-1.
And I am roasting because it's my sister's got the heating on.
Ugh.
Melting. But yeah, this is a big game. A big game for RNG. You know, because if they can somehow come back to win this 3-2...
Oh, I nearly clicked auto then. Oof, how close.
You know...
yeah, they win this, or, you know, at least take it to 3-2, at least they only lose a game. But it's like they're going to be back on same points, you know, they've gained a game from us, but then lost a game in this. But then obviously if they lose this 3-1, they won't feel like they've gained anything, looking at the table.
Yeah, they won't have, that's the, yeah.
You know, they'd have lost a point more than what they've gained. But, you know, as for Juice, they're going to be wanting them 2 extra points. I think they sit -2 on stat-wise right now for the leaderboard.
It's -1, I think.
Or is it -1 right now?
Yeah. So if they win this 3-1, it takes them all the way up into 3rd.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part of that. And there's the one for Sharky.
They go from 8th to 3rd if they win this 3-1.
And that's incredible.
It is. And it's what we expected. We all thought at the beginning it would be a close league. It's just take away yourselves and finish to have ran away with it. You know, the rest of it is really close.
Lovely effort by Furious.
They're turning up the heat now. And this could still go either way, you know. I said 3-1, maybe 3-2. You know, just I know how.
Didn't know which way it was going to be.
I knew how good Furious and Sharky were.
That was almost a risky move then. Taco decided to leave that.
Oh, and that's an open net for Taku.
Taku left that at the back of their goal there, and obviously Jonah and Killian weren't properly positioned, so that could have gone very wrong. But they score at the other end, make it 2-1. They're one goal behind. And these are the games that we live for, you know, the very close games, the tight series, the tight actual games. And just how people will turn up. You know, obviously everyone expected, you know, RNG to kind of get swept kind of thing. Or not swept, but, you know, as it stands. Wow.
Oh, lovely shot from Turtle. What an absolute beautiful read from Turtle.
Got bumped as well. Well, lovely effort.
That's where the bump backfires, because that bump put Turtle in that position. If you know, so sometimes bumps aren't always good things to go for.
It'll be good to see how Juice go about this now. You know, the 3-1 down, still 3 minutes to go, still a lot of time within the game.
They know that they can score 6 goals, so that's what I would keep saying here. You know we can score. Just stay calm.
I think it's one of those as well. Like, you know, obviously, you know, you scored that many goals in one game, but RNG tighten up. You know, we did that ourselves for, you know, for Crown and Jewels. But they tighten up next game. It's crazy. The way that they change their defensive tactics. It's insane.
Sharky's just taking Turtle out of the game there.
Yeah. Taking his own teammate out of the game there. Not even a Juice player. That's a lovely pop-up by Taku. If he wins this, no.
Furious reads
no one else was up fast enough for him to get that.
Beautiful 50 and bump from... Oh, but Turtle's breakaway, and he gets a shot on goal, and wrong foot's Taku. Turtle is really showing up this series. Yeah.
Turtle's done very well this series.
Lovely shot from Turtle. There's from Cow, go RNG, lover of the Russian Queen.
Let's go, Cal.
That could be their new team song.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful flip from Killian, but can't follow it up. Turtle misses the bush, Sharky gets there. Open net, but Furious can't get in the back of the net, and Turtle with great control there. Sharky, a beautiful block from Jonah, he's going for the bump, but Furious is there to defend it. But yeah, I think we've got 2 contenders for Game of the Week, you know, and they're both RNG.
Yeah.
You know, that would be a hard one to choose. Turtle just bouncing about. That's
Jonah with an effort. Sharky looks like he's sat in net now.
Oh, if Taku just kept going, that would have been a good bump to get there. Killian leaves it for Jonah. Jonah puts it up, but Sharky reads it. But it's just a pass to Killian. Oh,
Killian can't quite get that last touch. Taku's up. Furious beats him. Jonah. Sharky.
Lovely shot from Sharky, but Killian's there. Oh, that's a double commit. Turtles. Turtles feeling confident.
I mean, yeah, Turtle
Nice
seems to
shot.
have found his confidence.
Oh, that's an awkward ball for Furious.
Lovely save.
No. A lot of pressure for Juice here at the end of game 4, but they will succumb to RNG. And
There's
they
the
get
goal.
a goal for the pressure.
Anyway, they'll be wanting that going into game 5. There's no way
it's just a
this.
confidence booster.
There's
for
no
the
way they
next
scored
week.
2 goals, right?
No, I think it's mathematic. Well, not mathematically, but it's yeah. With that kick-off, it's impossible. Oh, unlucky.
Almost.
And it is GG's.
Go to a
And we
game
go to
5
another
yet
game
again.
5. Back-to-back game 5s. That's been a rarity these in this BGCS. Not been many game 5s, I don't think at all.
No, we kind of went from a stage.
handful.
We went from a stage of like 3-0s and 3-1s to now game 5s near enough every week. But that's everyone learning each other. You know, everyone's getting better with each other. I'm shitting bricks. Come on, RNG. Oh no, has Jazz put all his coinage on? Oh, he has put RNG. I thought you predicted Juice for a second with you. What you're saying?
I think there's only been 5
Oof.
the entire BGCS.
Oh.
Maybe 4 actually. 4 or 5. We bet mind games coming out from Killian there.
You know, that's what Killian loves though, isn't it? He loves the little wind up.
Yeah.
But we know it's Killian just messing about as well. Don't always take to heart what Killian says.
No, definitely not. And here we go, game 5. Good luck to everybody involved, and that's a great start for RNG. Furious with a beautiful shot. But yeah, it's a shame, like, it's a shame that that Juice have really had a massive downfall, because they started off looking like one of the best teams, and then I have to go back to it. Ever since they pulled that prank, they've never been the same team.
Prank the
Never
full
happened.
prank the full BGCS community, and then never the same again. There's the aggressive side of Killian that you're gonna see now.
Yeah, I think they need it. That's what they. It's kind of how they played game 2. You know, Killian was more of an attacking threat rather than a defensive threat, and they won 6-2. Oh, that's a big whiff and Furious, but he doesn't commit.
Jonah just
Turtle
waiting in the
there.
center of the field there.
For a pass that never came. Lovely control from Sharky. And that was a lovely boost spawn for him as well. Oh, demos are coming out left, right and centre now.
For both teams at that.
Yeah.
Killian. Sharky with a clear.
But I think low boost. That's a good shot, but Taku, oh, that's an awkward hit from Taku. But no one jumps on it. And
Turtle misses.
And that's
Killian's up. It's a lovely effort towards goal, but nothing comes of it as of yet.
Furious with no boost gets a really good clear with no boost. And he gets the boost.
Here we go.
Oh, Killian just
Killian reads him off.
on getting the bump.
Tries to get it centre, and he does. Taku's there, but Sharky clears.
Furious will bang this one. Gets the demo as well on Jonah. I can hear Jonah screaming, how. Get that one.
Taku's there, tries to get it centre, Killian.
What a save from Turtle. He's been the hero of this game, I have to say. He's had some really key moments. Oh, lovely read from Jonah.
Jonah wanted that demo as well, but couldn't quite get it. Killian. Taku can't reach it. He's got no boost. Bumped by Sharky. Taking Killian out of the game.
Good rotation from Taku there. No boost, just got himself out the play.
Jonah's up.
Can he get there again? Oh, he
Can't get the last touch.
And this is very nervy stuff. It'll be a nervous last 2 minutes for RNG.
Gets the demo. Turtle last man.
That was an open net.
Good hit upfield.
That was an open net at the back there.
Jonah's shooting at his own net there.
Yeah, nervous stuff there from Jonah. Oh, that was...
Ooh.
But
I mean, that was almost an own goal.
Now here goes Furious. What?
What a pass.
Sharky's fighting. Turtle needs to start pushing up. But he doesn't.
When he does, unfortunately he goes past him. Jonah's there. 1-1. Killian will be sad with that though. And this is anyone's game here in Game 5. It's really whoever can hold the nerves the most. Turtle doesn't get the best touch there for Furious. Sharky reads it well though. Cal just put here, the funny thing is that Turtle bet against himself and said that Juice would win, so he's guaranteed a loss in some form. That's a lovely hit by Killian.
Good save from Sharky.
Popped up. Is anyone for the Juice boys up? Taku's up.
But he puts it wide.
Turtle. Furious.
Turtle has no boost, so Sharky goes.
Jonah with a 50. Taku hits towards net.
Well, Furious is there to defend it, and there's Killian with a lovely shot.
Both. I mean, Turtle the only one forward for RNG right now.
Yeah, he done well not to commit to that with the other two.
Taku puts it up. Killian goes up. Sharky onto the backboard. Jonah.
Oh, lovely block from Turtle. But yeah, it's the second half.
A lovely demo by Furious.
There is no one with him in support.
Like they're playing with 2 goalies and 1 attacker right now.
Yeah, they're just very nervous. And
we go into an overtime.
Good kick off from Sharky. And this is
Furious.
a chance. Good save from Jonah. Turtle with another good shot. Killian's there. Oof, that's a vital touch from Sharky there.
Demo by Sharky. Jonah with a follow-up though. Manages to get it out of the half. Turtle with a beautiful save. Killian. Furious takes it round 1. Sharky.
And this is a chance. It's a one-on-one with Jonah. Flicks it past, but Jonah stands strong. And he's got all the boost and the chance here. Lovely pass centre, but...
Great save by Jonah. Turtle with a follow-up.
Lovely shot from Turtle, but it's wide. And it's all the pressure here Juice are soaking up. Now they have a chance to attack. And lovely save from Sharky.
Ball centred. Sharky puts it across. Taku's there.
What a save from Sharky.
Jonah.
And Jonah, that's it. That is game.
And Jonah takes it. For Juice. It's unfortunate for Taku. It's a great save by Sharky. Jonah follows that in.
That was a phenomenal game. What a bump.
3-2. GG to Juice. GG to RNG putting out a performance as well.
Yeah. GG's to everyone. That was a great game to watch.
You know, it's unfortunate for RNG. You know, they won against Crown and Jewels 3-2. and then they lose to Juice 3-2, so they don't really do any